cheeky interruptions we got from Hollywood, we didn't quite get into the goings on at Rightmove as much as we wanted to. So we're going to return to it a little bit this morning. Last week, we caught up with Rightmove's chief executive. Fliss spoke to Johan Svanstrom about their full year results for 2024. They saw their sales were up 7%. So that was just under £390 million. And Fliss was talking to him about criticism from some estate agents who say they're being charged far too much to list properties on Rightmove's platform. Fliss asked him why the fees were rising so substantially. Here's what he had to say.
Well, so first, I can't comment on any individual partners or contracts, obviously, and the changes in prices from year to year depends entirely what kind of package you're on, where you are in the term and the timing of your term, etc. So the point is that over time, we are developing vast outcomes for all partners. And they can see that in their businesses growing and increasingly also in terms of how they can run their businesses more efficiently.
But when you have such a dominance of the sector and your fee increases are beyond any kind of inflationary rising costs, how do you justify that? The point is that what we deliver to the market is a fantastic amount of outcomes. If you think about the fact that 80% of consumers' time spent across the portals is on Rightmove, a buyer is a seller is a buyer. A lot of consumers are, of course, very keen to have the maximum number of potential buyers if they're selling a house. So consumers see a lot of value, and we provide roughly 30 different products to partners that they can deploy and use to harness the maximum out of the Rightmove platform. And generally speaking, we see very good sentiment, positive sentiment actually been growing over the last couple of years across our partner base. So we continue to work to deliver that value and generally have very good relationships.
Right, let's speak to Sean Adams, who's the boss of Cooper Adams, an estate agency based in West Sussex, who is leading a campaign against Rightmove, launched a petition calling on the competition regulator, the Competition and Markets Authority, to investigate what he describes as Rightmove's unfair pricing practices, restrictive contracts. Sean, thanks for joining us. What do you make of the Rightmove boss there saying, the service they offer to estate agents, to people using them, is a good one?
Utter nonsense. So he quoted that agents, there's all these products and all that sort of thing, and that's why the agents' prices are going up. But our prices have gone up 18% this year for exactly the same product with no extra value at all. We pay per office about £2,000 per month, and the corporate agents pay about £125 per month. So the gap is absolutely massive, and they are squeezing us independent agents as much as they can to boost their profits.
Is that the way how business works? What's wrong with their approach there? I mean, I can see morally why you might think they don't want to do that. They're charging you more and they feel they're able to. What is it that the regulator could look at there?
It's just an absolute abuse of their market dominance. They've got about 80% of the portal market. They're a near monopoly. And the resentment that small independent agents have got against Rightmove, we feel pretty compelled to use it. They're the number one. Our clients demand it. But they are just ramping prices up all the time to push their profits up. They're only interested in profits. And I understand that obviously the corporate agents with a bigger market spend would be able to get discounts. But 16 times the difference, that's just way too much.
What about the independent estate agents, smaller estate agents like yourselves, getting together and just doing something that doesn't rely on Rightmove? Why have you not been able to do that?
We've tried that before, and the concern is that small independent agents, they're very competitive. They may agree with each other, and then someone will pull out at the last minute because they're worried what their clients are going to say. So Rightmove know that, and they really work that. So behind the scenes, when you log into Rightmove publish what all the other agents are doing, how much better they are, what products they've taken out. It's all smoke and mirrors marketing to get you to keep paying more and more and more. And I understand that they're a business model, but it's just too aggressive and it's abuse of their monopoly.
Can you pass the cost increases on to your customers?
Well, we have to, but the trouble is, I mean, now it's costing over £400 per property sale just to pay Rightmove fees. Now, if we pass that on, that's unfair to the consumer as well. Why should they have to pay £400 out of their fee? We could reduce our fee down to help with that if Rightmove didn't squeeze us so much.
Sean, thank you for laying out the case on Wake Up to Money this morning. Sean Adams there, the boss of Cooper Adams, the estate agency in West Sussex. Do let us know your thoughts if you come across that. You might work in the estate agency business yourself. Alternatives to Rightmove, do you have those same issues? 85058, do